Groundbreaking products, industry secrets, and competitive stories that keep companies on top. Hi, I'm Rufus Connell, Vice President with Frost & Sullivan. Today I'm here with Paul McNamara, CEO of Sente Group. Sente was recently recognized with the Customer Value Enhancement Award in Test Asset Management Services for the aerospace and defense community. In the aerospace and defense industry, cost control is becoming even more critical. Can you share some examples of customer success stories using Sente?
Sure, Rufus. Cost control is critical, and one of the advantages you get with Sente, since it's our core competency, is speed to cost improvement as well. So we have methodologies where we can go in and very quickly, within 3 months, begin producing improvements. And the improvements are, for instance, will help a company reduce the amount of capital they'll need to spend on test equipment by 50 to 75%. And what that enables them to do is to take that capital that they would have spent on their existing mission and spend it on new missions and new ways to grow their business. The other way we help them is we help with their human capital, and we take unproductive user time away by making sure the users have the equipment they need when they need it, and then they're in better moods about their job. They can focus on the technical things, which is what they like doing, and they become much more innovative. Specifically, there's a couple of examples I'll share with you. The first is a Fortune 150 defense contractor. When we went in and visited with them, their asset utilization was 9%. They had a number of obsolete assets and things like that, about 1,000 engineers and 140 different projects. Today their utilization is 60%, above 60%, and they've taken the money that we saved them in those early years and invested it so the business has grown. Today that company is twice the revenues and half the assets.
It's exciting stuff. So when you go into prospects, is every company ready to implement your services?
They're becoming more ready because the threats are more obvious, but they don't know what to do. And many of them don't know that they have a utilization problem because they're not measuring it. And we've spent years perfecting our methodologies for measuring, baselining. We have a proprietary total cost of ownership model that helps executives see the balance sheet and income statement effects of our processes on their business over time. And that's usually what it takes to get things started. And then what we do is we measure our performance to those pro formas, and we're able to satisfy our customers.
Yeah, it just seems like the cultural changes requires a lot of buy-in from the end user to really take advantage of the services.
Sometimes you hear people talking about a top-down approach where management's going to tell people what to do, and that doesn't work. And some people say it needs to be bottom-up, and the truth is it needs to be both. And our belief is that all of our customers go to work every day trying to figure out how to make their company more successful. And the set of incentives that are in place in these companies actually is what produces low utilization. Because people are pretty committed that they're going to get their products out the door fast, and what that means is if I have to hoard or do whatever I have to do to be successful, then they do that. What we provide them with is an alternative. We think it's more important to manage commitments that people have than to manage the assets themselves. Okay? We believe it's more important to govern than to control. We have an approach to implementation that acknowledges all the different cultural barriers wherever you are, sequences in our practices in a certain way that grows utilization from 15% to 60%. And we've built that up over time. And all that's supported by an integrated processes, tools, peoples, and all that kind of stuff.
This is all very exciting stuff, and I can really see how Sente has earned some of the recognition that our analyst team has bestowed upon it with the Customer Value Enhancement Award for Test Asset Management in the aerospace and defense area. Frost & Sullivan brings you global thought leaders who provide you with industry insights, career best practices, and innovative ideas to keep you one step ahead in the business world. I'm Rufus Connell with Frost & Sullivan. Thank you.